House to now adjourn and give the call to the member for Forrest.
Thank you, Speaker. As the co-convenor of the Parliamentary Friends of both Palliative Care and Dementia, I want to encourage every adult, no matter what age, to complete an advanced care plan. And why? Well, because tomorrow is guaranteed to no one. Accidents and health emergencies happen every single day. And what happens if tomorrow you become seriously ill or totally unable to communicate or make your preferred treatment decisions? A friend of mine regained consciousness on her kitchen floor following a stroke, unable to speak or move. Decisions about her treatment and care had to be made by others. But as we age, it's even more important to have end-of-life care plans. I remember a quote from Dr. Sarah Winch from a 2014 National Palliative Care Week where she said, "We have not cured death, and we're not likely to, so why don't we plan for one of life's certainties?" So your advanced care plan will make sure that your loved ones and health providers make sure your treatment and care preferences actually happen the way that you want. Effectively, you're still in charge. And most importantly, your family will know exactly what you do and don't want. It will save many family arguments and the emotional pressure and guilt for family members having to make tough decisions on your behalf. And why? Because I understand that almost 50% of us will actually be unable to consent to medical decisions that are made at the end of our lives. We won't be well enough to do so. So start the process at the Advanced Care Planning Australia Support Service, a 1300 208 582 number, and have a look at the website for practical advice and an email starter pack. Make sure you look at the relevant information, given that each state and territory has slightly different laws and arrangements, and find out where you can get along to advanced care planning session. Ideally, you should start planning when you're healthy, when you're well, before there's actually a need for a plan. A Palliative Care Australia survey some years ago found that 88% of people thought it was important to think and talk about their preferences for end-of-life care, but only 56% of people had acted. And in my state of WA, the components of an advanced care plan are the enduring power of guardianship to appoint a substitute decision maker, an advanced health directive, a legally recording of your wishes regarding future medical care, and in the advanced care plan itself, the one that documents your wishes and instructions with your substitute decision maker and doctor. Your enduring guardian is someone you elect to make decisions on your behalf regarding your care. It needs to be someone you trust implicitly, who will listen to your values and wishes for future care and do what you want. You also need to know which of these instruments has precedence over the other in each state and territory. An Advanced Health Directive is a legal document which contains your decisions about future treatment and can only be completed while you have the capacity to communicate your decisions. Start the process by getting hold of the documents and then think about what life means to you. Write down what you consider a good death. Have a bucket list and do as much as you can while you can. Build your support crew, your enduring guardian, create and sign an advanced health directive and discuss your plan with your health professionals and personal support team. Write down a care wish list and palliative care services. Do you want them in hospital or at home? Well, the majority of us want to die at home, but only 15% of us actually do so. So how will you plan and prepare for this if this is your preference? And you can incorporate your cultural and religious beliefs as well. So discuss everything with people you love and have that tough conversation. It is a tough one to have and to start. But like many things in our lives, our thoughts can change. These documents can be updated to ensure that your needs are met. And it's important that you have this discussion no matter what age you are. And I had a discussion with my own daughter about what was right for me. And then it was only a couple of years later where I was with her for 11 days in ICU, and the view was that she was not going to survive. I'd said to her, "What do you want? If it's you, not me." And she said, "Gee, Mum." And I said, "Well, I need to know." And I can only say that I was so grateful that I'd had that discussion with my daughter, who was just over 30 at that time, so I knew exactly what she wanted at that time, should it have become necessary. I really encourage you to have these tough discussions. Start thinking about and planning for this as yourself, and make sure that you take that pressure off your family members. And make sure it's a care delivery in settings that you really want, home versus hospital. And there's a wealth of information on the Advanced Care Planning Australia website, and please make sure you visit it and have a look at their wonderful Dementia Australia Live the Life You Please, if as well get the Speaker.
The question is the House to now adjourn and give the call to the honourable member for